Sometimes, if you stand on the bottom rail of a bridge and lean over to watch the river slipping slowly away beneath you, you will suddenly know everything there is to be known. Promise me you'll never forget me, because if I thought you would, I'd never leave. He said it twice because he had never said it before and it sounded funny. A hug is always the right size. A day without a friend is like a pot without a single drop of honey left inside. It isn't much good having anything exciting if you can't share it with somebody. Did you ever stop to think and forget to start again? Some people care too much. I think it's called love. It is hard to be brave when you're only a very small animal. You're braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Love is taking a few steps backward, maybe even more, to give way to the happiness of the person you love. Any day spent with you is my favorite day. So, today is my new favorite day. Before beginning a hunt, it is wise to ask someone what you are looking for before you begin looking for it. Just because an animal is large, it doesn't mean he doesn't want kindness. However big Tigger seems to be, remember that he wants as much kindness as Roo. No brain at all, some of them, people, only gray fluff that's blown into their heads by mistake and they don't think. When all else fails, take a nap. Pooh doesn't have much brain, but he never comes to any harm. He does silly things and they turn out right. There's Owl. Owl hasn't exactly got brain, but he knows things. How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? I'm not lost, for I know where I am. But however, where I am may be lost. It makes such a difference to have someone who believes in you. If the person you are talking to doesn't appear to be listening, be patient. It may simply be that he has a small piece of fluff in his ear. If the string breaks, then we try another piece of string. When you go after honey with a balloon, the great thing is to not let the bees know you're coming. Rivers know this, there is no hurry. We shall get there someday. Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart. I used to believe in forever, but forever's too good to be true. I did mean a little larger small helping. How do you spell love? You don't spell it, you feel it. Don't underestimate the value of doing nothing, of just going along, listening to all the things you can't hear and not bothering. A little consideration, a little thought for others, makes all the difference. People say nothing is impossible, but I do nothing every day. If there ever comes a day when we can't be together, keep me in your heart. I'll stay there forever. A friend is someone who helps you up when you're down, and if they can't, they lie down beside you and listen. Honey or condensed milk with your bread? He was so excited that he said, both, and then, so as not to seem greedy, he added, but don't bother about the bread, please. Always watch where you are going. Otherwise, you may step on a piece of the forest that was left out by mistake. I think we dream so we don't have to be apart for so long. If we're in each other's dreams, we can be together all the time. If people are upset because you've forgotten something, console them by letting them know you didn't forget, you just weren't remembering. They're funny things, accidents. You never have them till you're having them. As soon as I saw you, I knew an adventure was going to happen. The things that make me different are the things that make me, me. If you live to be 100, I hope I live to be 100 minus one day so that I never have to live a day without you. You can't stay in your corner of the forest waiting for others to come to you. You have to go to them sometimes. We will be friends until forever, just you wait and see. Piglet noticed that even though he had a very small heart, it could hold a rather large amount of gratitude. I wasn't going to eat it, I was just going to taste it. Owl, said Rabbit shortly, you and I have brains. The others have fluff. If there is any thinking to be done in this forest, and when I say thinking, I mean thinking, you and I must do it. The nicest thing about the rain is that it always stops. Eventually. Could be worse. Not sure how, but it could be. Pooh felt that he ought to say something helpful about it but didn't quite know what. So he decided to do something helpful instead. It is more fun to talk with someone who doesn't use long, difficult words but rather short, easy words like, what about lunch? We didn't realize we were making memories, we just knew we were having fun. Those who are clever, who have a brain, never understand anything. One of the advantages of being disorganized is that one is always having surprising discoveries. I always get to where I'm going by walking away from where I have been.